The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter. Here's your host, Sabrina Turner.
Good morning, Cayman, and welcome to Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. I'm your host, Sabrina Turner, and the Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies and Cayman Insurance Centre. It is my pleasure this morning to put the spotlight and hear more about Island Companies Limited. And in studio, I'm pleased to be joined by Ms. Susie Colbert, who's marketing manager, and she's here to tell us more about their various stores, brands, and upcoming Valentine's Day promotions. Good morning, Ms. Colbert.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. What a week we have had.
We're just talking about it, and I think the whole island is talking about it.
Yes, and I mean, we're so grateful. We have to give thanks, and it's a wake-up call for us all.
Absolutely.
Kudos to the heroes of the day, all of the first responders, and especially Water Authority. I think pretty much now our whole island has been got access to water, and if there are smaller isolated cases, but we have to give thanks for how we all come together.
Yeah, I think it's great that everybody's sharing too. Right?
Yes.
Everyone was so moved, pardon the pun, but everyone's so moved by it that we're all talking about it, and I've learned something from you this morning, right? So
stats are coming out.
Absolutely.
So we're hoping that more of these conversations can be had, and on a greater scale, if we just educate and speak more to one another, we can all go through this and let's say talk about it, but not in a sense where there's loss of life. We're still blessed on in that front.
We were lucky on Tuesday, but I think we can be more prepared after Tuesday.
Exactly. Yeah. Without further ado, Ms. Colbert, let's hear more about Island Companies and go into some background information on your organization and its journey so far.
So I've worked, but one of the things that I've loved about working in luxury retail is the fact that we get to be part of these moments with people, and I've always been so passionate about that. I now run the marketing department for Island Companies, and everything that we have done has been focused on that fact that we are already part of people's really special moments. They're buying something they don't need. It's luxury, right? So we're part of that moment already. We decided to revise our mission statement and focus on that rather than focus on the brands or the business or the money or the cruise ships or anything else. We focus on that. Every single moment that we have with someone, our mission statement is creating great memories. And we revise that every single day. We remind our teams of that. Remember, you're part of someone's moment. And that's what I love about what I do. It's my passion. So everything we do is centred around that, which is a great job to have.
Well, do you think your job will be made harder in the future, understanding, like you said, you're purchasing stuff that you don't need, but you're trying to create those memories, understanding life is hitting people hard. So that makes you have to be more creative in trying to sell that product and those brands.
That's why we have to be even better at it. Yeah, we just need to keep focusing on getting better. And we're privileged, right? We get to be part of people's proposals, people's wedding days, graduation gifts, just a gift because you want to show that you love someone, Christmas, Valentine's Day. So we get to be part of those moments all the time. The amount of stories that even I've had, and I'm not on the shop floor anymore, of proposals being involved, like coming back in, showing you the pictures, and then you have a lifelong friend, not even a customer. So yeah, we work in a wonderful industry, and I think now people, because times have changed and people aren't as easy to spend cash on these luxuries, it's more important that they enjoy the moment of purchasing it, right? It's not just a case of, let me buy that because it's a good investment. Now it's like, I'm creating a special memory right here. So yeah, I'm glad that businesses shifted that way. I think that's
more personal interaction as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How many stores fall under the umbrella of Cayman Island Companies Limited?
Okay, I'm actually going to count here. So we have 2 Island Jewellers locations in the Island Plaza. We have one in Camana Bay, one in the Ritz-Carlton, one in the airport, and one in Kempton Seafire. We have 2 De Sunglass Man stores, a Pandora store, Swarovski store. We have 2 Churchill cigars, one in the Island Plaza, one in the airport. And then we have Seafire Supply Co. at Kempton Seafire.
And with Valentine's, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I just recited them, but I didn't count them. So if someone could count, let me know.
With Valentine's knocking at our doors pretty much 2 weeks away, tell us about the promotion that's going to be going on, and how can persons enter?
Okay, so we've ran the same promotion now at Island Jewellers because it's been very well received and our customers love it. And it's it's not a promotion, a giveaway. It's something where we're giving additional value to your purchase. The campaign for Island Jewellers is called Today, Forever and Always. And what it's based around is it's tradition in Cayman to get flowers on Valentine's Day, right? And if I don't get flowers on Valentine's Day at my work, I'm kind of feeling a little left out, right? So we know that the culture of the Cayman Islands, so we don't want anybody to go without flowers. But what would be lovely is to get a piece of jewellery or a watch that would last forever and always. So what we've done is we've partnered with Celebrations. Now it's 5 years of our partnership. And for every purchase over $350 at Island Jewellers, we give you a half dozen long-stemmed red roses from Celebrations for free.
Beautiful.
So we buy it for you. Celebrations this year, as I said, 5 years of the partnership, but I'm working with the new marketing manager there, Monica, who is wonderful. I'm so excited for this year. This year we have pop-up stations in the 2 main Island Jewellers, Camana Bay and downtown in the Island Plaza. They can use the voucher that we give them and order online. They can go into the Kingbird location, but really it's so easy to order your roses. And we've bought the half dozen roses for you, but if you want to upgrade it to a dozen, or you want to add a vase, or you want to add delivery or anything like that, then you can do that through Celebrations. It's very easy. They actually have guys from Celebrations in the store that can help you place your order. So yeah, we're making it easy.
How long will the promotion run for, and what are some ways, in getting the word out besides, here? And it's a pleasure to have you pushing it.
Thank you. No, I'm grateful to be here. So it'll run from the 1st till the 14th. We're running radio ads. We have our social media. Celebrations, because of the partnership, are pushing it through all of their channels. We'll have a landing page on our website. And then in-store signage. We've got it across our windows. And like I said, it's less of a trying to get new business. It's more saying thank you for the business that we already have. Our loyal customers every year now take advantage of this, and their partner knows they get something nice on Valentine's Day, and they also get a half dozen red roses.
Now the buzz is Valentine's Day being right around the corner. What are some more popular jewelry or even gifts that persons usually buy for that special person in their life? And it can go beyond your partner. It could go to your mother, your kids.
Absolutely.
It's no longer the secret admirer anymore. It's expanded to so much other persons.
And I think that's nice. I think it's nice just to have an opportunity and a reminder to tell people that you love them, that you love them. We've got so many brands that are designed perfectly for Valentine's Day and just generally love. That's why people give jewellery and these special gifts. Pandora is a great one. They have loads of love-themed jewellery, and also they have one of my favourite charms for Pandora, there's mother-daughter. So things like that are nice also if you're not just celebrating with your significant other. I guess that's the reaction
you look for.
Yes. That's it. And, that's one thing that I said from working in jewellery. There's a moment when someone finds the perfect piece and all of a sudden all the tension is gone and they're like, yes, this is it. I've got cold chill now. I'm such a loser. I love what I do so much. But there's that moment I see in customers when they're like, yes, this is the one. We don't need to negotiate on price anymore. I'm happy where we are. And all of a sudden this piece now becomes something special. My job is how can we get there sooner? I want the whole process of buying and choosing jewellery because it's such a special thing. You'll keep it forever, and I want you to remember me every time you look at it with a fond memory. So that's the goal. So yes, you're right. That's the reaction we want.
Perfect customer for any good salesperson. Get me at the You're in tune to Radio Cayman's Business Buzz as we put the spotlight and hear more about Island Companies Limited. I'm pleased to have in studio telling us more about the Valentine's promotion in collaboration with Celebration that'll be taking place this Valentine season. That's Miss Susie Colbert, who's marketing manager. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear more about deadlines, again, wedding bans. We got outside for Valentine's Day. Just help me. But, I need your help.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to ask. And that goes for everyone out there who is thinking that day is fast approaching. Let's get something special for that special person in our lives. So keep it locked to the Business Buzz for more after these few messages.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the historical vignette series, sponsored by Cayman National Bank. Visit Cayman National Bank today for all of your financial needs. The Cayman Islands, He hath founded it upon the seas.
Over a century ago, the unique industry of barking earned some residents double the daily wages. Barking was no easy task and involved trekking through marshy grounds along the North Sound and stripping the bark from the red mangroves along the coastline. The mangrove trees would die after being debarked, and the bark was exported for use in dyes and tanning leather after being weighed and dried. The laborers were commonly referred to as barking fools for enduring the difficult task, along with battling droves of mosquitoes and doing so without the use of shoes and gloves. Radio Cayman's Historical Facts vignettes are proudly brought to you by Cayman National, with branches on all 3 Cayman Islands. Visit Cayman National Bank today for all of your financial needs.
I'm Michael Webster.
And I'm Denise Brown of Cayman Insurance Center.
Family is not the most important thing, it's everything.
And for 45 years, we have worked with the community and their families on protecting themselves for the future.
Whether it's providing top-rated life insurance
or protecting your family's household investment.
From our family to yours, we understand and we care.
I'm Denise Brown. Call me at 814-7229.
And I'm Michael Webster at 925-5433.
We are Cayman Insurance Center,
specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services at an affordable rate. We are Michael and
Denise at Cayman Insurance Center.
Call today.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz, the business topics that matter, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. Cayman's Business Buzz.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz that is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies and Cayman Insurance Center, as we keep the spotlight on Island Companies Limited, which was established in 1978. Island Companies has grown to become one of the largest duty-free retailers in the Cayman Islands, with over 12 stores in Grand Cayman selling a wide variety of merchandise from beautiful diamonds, designer jewelry, and timepieces. The stores all fall under the umbrella of Island Companies Limited and include the only Pandora stores and Swarovski boutique on Island. And telling us more is marketing manager Miss Susie Colbert about the upcoming Valentine's special and promotion that's going on in collaboration with Celebrations. Now, this must be an excellent collab because it can go from Valentine's to that special moment to anniversaries.
It's opened up so many conversations about partnership with,
Yes.
I love Celebrations too. I think they do such a great job. So we partnered with them just before Valentine's Day for a proposal. They had this campaign for proposals, like, you know, guys who set up these magnificent proposals with rose petals on the beach and everything. So they offered that before Valentine's Day.
Right.
And we partnered with them, offering a customised service to help people choose the engagement.
For them, that's a dream.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about timepieces. If you're into watches, I love clocks.
Yeah.
I love clocks. I love watches as well, but you can only wear one at a time.
Well, some people say you can wear more than one. I don't even have one on right now. I'm so ashamed. I need to get my battery changed. Yeah, but yes, so we've just introduced some new brands to our portfolio of watches. We have some real watch heads in our company as well who just love timepieces. I love mechanical movements and the magic of them. But we just added, last year we added Hublot, which is one of the world's fastest growing brands, one of the most popular brands right now. And we recently added Roger Dubuis and Piaget and Bell & Ross. Nice. So those are our new brands. Also Harry Winston at the Ritz-Carlton.
Now, these are one of the things that you put on your wish list. And you got to decide my retirement nest egg, or do you do it now and say I can probably just trade it off eventually? It's a big decision to make because I look at that as an investment. Absolutely. And if you're fortunate enough to get one of those as a Valentine's gift or just a I love you gift, that's even more special.
Yeah, and you know, I think watches are really famous for being passed down through generations as well, right? So that's something when you choose it to be thinking about that. What do you want to give to your son? So if you're choosing a watch for the gentleman in your life, to give him something on this special occasion for Valentine's Day, and that can start a new tradition in your family.
Now, definitely, you have to spend a minimum of $350. That's CI?
US.
US?
All our prices are in US dollars.
Okay. Now, for those persons who may be planning to just propose on Valentine's Day, Let's talk about wedding bands. Now
Yeah.
that one gives me the goosies, and I actually experienced that as well. The engagement pieces. My husband and I now experienced that.
Congratulations.
Yes, it was one of those moments like you're like, oh my God, did you feel that? And we just look at each other and you're speaking.
Oh, that's
Yes.
beautiful.
See, I got you.
Yeah, definitely. No, I've been part of so many proposals. So we actually produce a magazine now called Shop Cayman Magazine, and what I love about that, so this is my project, it's my baby, and we get to meet with couples who've used our diamonds to propose. And we do like a little photo shoot. I do an interview about the proposal, and I get to sit with the couple and talk about what happened. Like, we'll maybe need to feature you in the next issue.
What a mess.
Yeah, and so we had DJ Vaughn
Right.
and Glenda, and were one of our couples in the last issue. Yeah, and to hear these stories,
Right.
and just how much effort the guy, historically, the guy goes into to set the proposal up, and it's just beautiful, and it's such a big memory. So we are actually the only retailer on island that have their own dedicated diamond buyer. We have Diamond Dale, and he travels the world to hand pick diamonds. We have a collection called Diamond Essentials, which is our core kind of collection of diamonds, and it's all of your best selling. I call it your little black dress of your jewellery box. So diamond solitaire earrings, engagement rings, solitaire engagement rings, tennis bracelets, diamond solitaire pendants, things like that. So he actually handpicks every single diamond. If we're making a tennis bracelet, every single diamond on that is handpicked, hand matched, hand selected, and set into the tennis bracelet. What that means is that we get to offer, I would say, the best quality on island. We by far have the best selection, and our prices are super competitive.
And you hear so much about the clarity of the diamond. You see them put that little apparatus looking into it. You have no clue what they're doing, but we're just like, I want that.
Yeah, but you know what? Our team, if you go in and you meet our team and speak to them about choosing a diamond, just ask that question, like, can you help me understand what to look for when I'm choosing a diamond? So we talk about the 4 C's or the 5 C's. There's a fifth C, which I can't remember what it is right now. But we talk about the 4 C's are the kind of typical way to grade a diamond. But the C that people find the most important is different for every single person. Some people want a big diamond. Some people want a clear diamond. Some people want a very white diamond, which is colour. So we need to understand what's the most important to you, but also to show you, for me, the most important is cut.
Yes.
If your diamond isn't cut properly, then it doesn't sparkle. So it can be as big as you want, it can be as white as you want, but if it's not, who travels all over and picks the diamonds for the cut. So you'll notice that our diamonds sparkle beautifully.
You got to go into one of their 12 stores to definitely find the perfect one.
Absolutely.
Be it for that special person, for your engagement, for a just add-on for the amount of years you've been together, or just for Valentine's.
Yeah. And we have an article in Shop Cayman to help you choose a diamond the way that we would talk to you in the store. But just simply go in and ask one of the guys, like, even if I'm not ready to buy right now, but can you teach me about diamonds? We love it. Like, it's fun for us to.
So I can see that article just so happenly just everywhere on the dining room table, or maybe at the breakfast nook table.
Fold those little corners over.
You just fold it over, just sending a subtle hint. Now let's talk about the Faupe collection.
So Faupe is an Italian gold line. We have it exclusively at Island Jewelers. It's one of my favourites. It's beautiful. My mum actually just got a Faupe ring for Christmas. So it has this, they're kind of main, the pieces that they're famous for have this patented. It's similar, I would say, for me in look to John Hardy, but in 18 karat gold. So it has that kind of woven link, but this one is elasticated with all 18 karat gold springs. So you slip it over. So we say it's a bracelet you don't need a man for. Right? You don't need them to fasten the clasp. You can put it on by yourself. Same thing with rings. The rings don't need to be sized, and you just slip them over your fingers. But it's a beautiful collection, and it feels stunning. It's one of my favourites, definitely.
What's an average cost or something like that? Not to put you on the spot.
Yeah,
but
I know. I was thinking that when I saw it on the list, and I'm horrible at remembering prices. I'm going to say,
we'll forgive you.
I'm going to say about 2,500. I think. But like I said, it's a kind of step from John Hardy. John Hardy again is one of our our most important brands. We have a full shop and shop now down in the Island Plaza on the waterfront. That's just gorgeous, all the John Hardy furniture, and a very similar concept, that kind of hand woven bracelet that's very popular. And they also have a beautiful piece now that's gold on one side and silver on the other, so you can flip it over.
It's almost like a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, yeah, and you have that gold look and you don't have to spend the price of getting solid gold.
We're going to take our final break for this segment. When we come back, it's so daunting sometimes shopping for the male. For males in our lives, and I'm quite sure you can help us with that as well.
I hope so.
Yes, keep it locked to the Business Buzz for those ideas when we come back.
Do you stand for Christian family values? Do you support Caymanian democracy? If you answered yes, then join Cayman Cause in association with the Christian Association of Civics, Cayman Ministers Association, and Conference of the Seventh-day Adventists on Sunday, February the 2nd from 5 to 6:30 p.m. at the Legislative Assembly in Georgetown. Learn the truth about the recent appeals court ruling and its impact on the marriage laws and Cayman society. Speakers include the Right Honorable Dame Joan Sawyer, Mrs. Katina Anglin, along with musical performances and light refreshments. For transportation, call 917-2985 or email caymancause@gmail.com. Stand for Christian Values 2020, Sunday, February the 2nd from 5 to 6:30 p.m. at the Legislative Assembly in Georgetown.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
On a daily basis, making it easy to connect with you, our listeners. Add us to WhatsApp today, 925-3261. That's 925-3261.
Radio Cayman.
Send a text or voice note.
Can I send a request, please?
You don't really have to ask us. Just send a request.
This is a shout out to my ex.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz, the business topics that matter, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. Business Buzz.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz. Pretty much home stretch on our first segment this morning, keeping the spotlight and hearing more about what Island Companies Limited aims with trying to find a perfect gift for the males in our life.
Yes.
Can you guys help us with some excellent gift ideas?
Absolutely. So John Hardy, we were just speaking about, is always a favourite, and they have a full men's collection, including, we spoke about cufflinks, but also bracelets, necklaces. A watch is always a great option too, and we have great brands. Movado is very popular. I love Philip Stein, is still one of my favourites, with the technology and to keep you balanced, and everybody's all about.
So well, we need that now.
Yeah, it's natural frequency technology. Yes. They even have one thing that I love that's a really great gift for anybody who struggles with sleeping. I struggle with sleeping. They have a sleep bracelet that you put on just before you fall asleep. So if there's someone in your circle that you love that has a problem getting a good night's sleep, then that's a very thoughtful gift, and it looks beautiful too. Nice. And then sunglasses. So yeah,
talk about those always. You can have multiple sunglasses, definitely.
On this island,
yes.
Geez, we were just talking the other day about how a good pair of sunglasses is like a good hair day,
it's
right?
True.
You just put them on, you feel better.
Yeah.
So just Sunglass Man. We're actually the only dedicated sunglass retailer on island, which is crazy because we wear sunglasses every single day. We have over 1,000 pairs on display in both locations. And we're duty free, so even if you travel to the US, normally we travel there to shop, we'll still be cheaper in the Cayman Islands, US prices and duty free. So sunglasses can be a little tricky to choose for people. I mean, some people have their style and they go for their own
and choose what they.
Absolutely. We have gift cards that work across all of our stores. Yeah. Obviously we have cigars too, so that's also a nice gift for gentlemen. But yeah, we have gift cards that work in all of our stores. We've just added also Seafire Supply Co. as well to our portfolio, which has beautiful resort wear. Gorgeous new swim collection. So this is a new kind of line of products for us, and we have our store manager in there helping us to buy, and she's got wonderful taste. Like I go in that store and I'm like, okay, I want that and that and that. If anyone wants to buy me a Valentine's Day gift,
there you go. Hint, hint.
I wanted to go on to the next customer. He was taking too long to choose. He wasn't spending that much money. And I realised all of it. I just had this wake up and I was like, what am I doing? This is a big moment for this boy. He saved up all his money to buy a gift for his girlfriend. He brought her mum. And I was being awful. And that was a turning point. I remember, I'm getting cold chills again thinking about I was such a loser. But I remember in that moment going, wow, what am I doing? And I changed my approach, and I came back and I was like, tell me about your girlfriend. How long you guys been together? And I became part of his moment. And all of a sudden, he chose something, and I just wasted half an hour being horrible to him, and he couldn't choose anything. So I carry that story with me every single day, and it's what I'm trying, and I'm definitely succeeding to bring back to Island Companies now, our group of stores, is we need to focus on that. We cannot take for granted that we're part of somebody's memory. And I think that goes for everything, right? Not just retail. Yeah. You're walking down the street, you can be something that someone remembers with a smile, right? Remember that nice girl that bumped into you on the road, right? Yeah. I live my life like that. But I think it's even more important when we're standing behind a counter and we're part of someone's significant memory. We need to make sure that we go above and beyond. We want to be, and people are visiting our island, right? We deal a lot with cruise ship customers and also the hotel guests. We want them to go back from Cayman and say, someone says, I love your pendant. Oh my goodness, the girl who sold that to me, she was wonderful.
Yes, it becomes a family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's the opportunity that we're given every day in the industry that we work in. How lucky are we? It can't.
Great for you.
Can't be forgotten.
Now, quickly, tell us about Shop Cayman magazine and its intent.
Okay. Again, this was my baby. We have this group of stores that carry all these different categories of merchandise. And I thought it would just be great to bring them all together in one publication to offer advice based on everything that we know about the industry. It can be daunting, like you said, right? To go and buy a diamond, to buy tanzanite, to buy anything that's a significant investment for you. So we've put all of the information that we know into one publication. Plus, I get to work with local models, local photographers, and do these awesome photo shoots that I love to do. And put together this publication that we launch annually, Shop Cayman magazine, that just covers everything that we do and offers people a chance to kind of browse our products and also find out about who we are. Like, I'm really proud of the company that I work for. I think that we're very transparent in everything that we do, and I think we stand for good things. So it's great to be able to put that into a publication and tell our story before people even enter our stores, particularly tourists who come to the island who might not know who to trust, right? It can be overwhelming coming to a new country. And we produce it in December. It comes out every year. So I've started working already on the next issue, which will be issue 4.
Excellent. Now, for all of those persons who are definitely hearing us and wanting and just totally confused or like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize Valentine's is pretty much 2 weeks away.
Oh gosh.
Head down to one of the, literally, yes, Island Company stores, go down to one of their stores and just don't overthink it.
Yeah,
just go in and they're there to help.
Say, help me.
Yes.
Help me, and we can. Like, we can ask the right questions to find out what you need, and then we can offer that additional benefit of those free roses.
Yes. What about your website? How interactive is your website, Facebook page? Can people get information and get ideas as well?
Yeah, so we now have websites for all of our individual businesses, Facebook pages for all of our individual businesses. If you're struggling to remember any of the businesses that fall under Island Companies, because I know Cayman is used to Island Companies Limited. We no longer really talk about that because people were confused with Island Companies Store. We don't have any stores called Island Companies, so we rebranded all of our businesses. Island Jewelers, the Sunglass Man, Churchill Cigars, Pandora, Swarovski, Seafire Supply Co. But yes, we still have islandcompaniesLimited.com. So you can go on that website and it'll direct you through to whichever you need, if it's jewellery, if it's sunglasses. And you go on, you can actually sign up to our newsletters, our Facebook pages. Valentine's Day, if you're looking for gift ideas, Facebook and Instagram will be posting all of those gift ideas, and we'll tell you when it's $3.50 and qualifies for roses. So there everything you need is online.
Susie Colbert, thank you so much for joining us and allowing us here on Radio Cayman, especially the Business Buzz, to put the spotlight on Island Companies and more to assist you in promoting your upcoming Valentine's Day collaboration promotion special.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Stay tuned for more Radio Cayman's Business Buzz after the 8 o'clock news and weather update, when we'll be hearing more about Eating Clean. That's, the meal prep service that is available right here on Island. Keep it locked to the Buzz for more after these messages.
Thank you, Sabrina. And a studio time now by Foster's is 8:01.
Are you ready for the big game on Sunday, February 2nd? Stop by your local Foster's and stock up on party supplies and game day food to keep your crew going for 4 quarters of American football greatness. Need more than snacks but no time to prepare? Let Foster's cater with platters, prepared dishes, and appetizers to please any palate. With online platters and catering ordering at fosters.ky, it's never been easier to feast on game day.
The 8 a.m. news is brought to you by Value Med Pharmacy, with 2 locations to serve you, Walkers Road in Georgetown and an Evron Plaza, Boddentown. Visit Value Med, more than just a pharmacy. Value Med Pharmacy is your community care partner for health and wellness needs. We offer convenient prescription processing at the counter and online at value-medpharmacy.com. That's VALU-medpharmacy.com, with pickup available at the Walkers Road or Boddentown location. We also accept transfer prescriptions from other pharmacies. More than just a pharmacy, shop Value Med for personal care and beauty products from trusted brands, perfume and gift sets, Hallmark and greeting cards, baby clothes, footwear, handbags, swimwear, home decor, toys, school supplies, and stationery. And home convalescence aids like wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, canes, and hospital beds. With 2 locations to serve you, Walkers Road in Georgetown and in Evron Plaza, Boddentown. Visit Value Med, more than just a pharmacy.
Your voice, your choice for today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Island.
With your latest news, I'm Karsley Fuller. Aftershocks continue today, 2 days after a major 7.7 magnitude earthquake shook the country. The USGS is reporting a 4.0 magnitude earthquake 32 kilometers southeast of East End at a depth of 10 kilometers shortly before 3:30 this morning. On Wednesday, the director of Hazard Management Cayman Islands told residents to expect aftershocks for up to 2 weeks. Following the 7.7 mag earthquake on Tuesday, a cross-departmental contingent of teams of government spent Wednesday conducting a thorough damage assessment across all 3 Cayman Islands. These included infrastructure of significant importance, zones of high occupancy, or areas with vulnerable ground conditions. So far, damage reported has been superficial, including minor damage to windows and plumbing and leaking issues in West Bay. Homeowners are asked to conduct their own assessments and to consult with private structural engineers or the planning department if needed. Noting that sinkholes have been a concern on all 3 islands, the National Roads Authority has been implementing comprehensive assessments across the road networks. On the sister islands, full inspections and damage assessments have been conducted under the leadership of district administration. No significant damage has been reported there so far, but reinforcements from the Department of Planning remain on standby to assist if necessary. An education inspector is set